How's it going, everyone? I am Meteorologist Kylie Bearse here on your Friday afternoon. Hope you're having a great day, a great week, ready for the weekend ahead. We've got a couple of minutes to chat about the forecast, and then if we have some time, I'll answer any questions that you guys might have. So you can put them, the only way I can answer them is on Facebook. So if you're joining us on Facebook, throw those questions in the comments and I'll try to get to them. But first, let's go ahead and start with a live look outside on the Mile High City on this Friday afternoon. I've got my windows open. It feels really nice outside for late January. We've got blue skies with just a few clouds out there. Temperatures range from the upper 30s in our northern front range up into the upper 40s and low 50s. Look at Castle Rock, 53 degrees. What a mild afternoon there. Not much wind to speak of. It'll be pretty light really over the next couple of days. So throughout the rest of this afternoon, mostly to partly sunny skies with those temps in the upper 40s, dropping down into the 30s once that sun goes down. Looking at your high today, 47 degrees in Denver, 45 in Greeley, with mid 30s up in the mountains. So overall, a pretty average day, maybe just a touch above average when we're looking at kind of what's normal or what's typical for this time of year. HT Doppler right now is showing that we've got quite a bit of moisture that's going to be streaming in here over the next couple of days from the west. We've got a couple of different chances for seeing some snow, mainly up in our mountains, but the front range could get in a little on the action as well. So zooming in now, this is right around 12:30 on Friday afternoon. So we are already seeing a couple of snow reports. We've got some light snow that's falling in our mountains, mainly west of the Continental Divide. So we do have some winter weather advisories and that are going to affect tonight at 5 o'clock, and they last until 11 p.m. on Saturday. So with this, we could see in some spots up to 6 to 12 inches of snow. And basically what we're talking about with the winter weather advisory is that we could see some difficult travel conditions. So the winds could be up around 35 miles per hour, which could create some blowing snow conditions as well. So we are looking at some spots up above 8,500 feet, exceeding a foot of snow. So definitely going to be a pretty active weekend and really into Sunday and Monday as well. All right, my graphics are freezing up on me. So just give me a quick second here if you guys are joining us. I'm going to switch my internet really fast and see if I can get my connection to work again. But basically, if you're just joining us, we're talking a little bit about the forecast that we can expect for this upcoming weekend and then into next week as well, because we're moving into a little bit more of an unsettled weather pattern here where we are going to see a couple of different chances for seeing that snow moving on in, which is great news, just considering how dry it's been lately and how much we've been really needing that snow. So we're going to get back to your graphics in just a second here, but I've just got to reload everything. Anyone else lately just having like the worst technical difficulties? I don't know if you guys were watching. I was filling in on Monday evening and I had some problems then. So internet lately just not been my best friend. But I am excited for this weekend because the snow that we're talking about isn't going to be a major impact, which I know a lot of you have been asking, hey, when is that next big snowstorm that we're going to get? It's just not here yet. We will get there hopefully as we get into March and April. That's when we see our heaviest snow when we're looking at Colorado winters as a whole. All right, I got my graphics back up and running. So let's go ahead and take a look here at our forecast as we go throughout the next couple of days from a statewide view. So going into later on this evening, that snow really fills in, especially west of the Continental Divide, and then does continue to creep east as the day goes on Saturday. And then it does slip off of the mountains down into those lower elevation spots by the time we get into Saturday afternoon and evening, bringing some light snow to our northern front range, also into northeastern Colorado as well. We could see some pretty good totals here, especially for our mountains. Now, I'm only going to push out your snow totals till about midday on Sunday. So with this, you can see some of our big winners are in southwestern Colorado, Telluride and Durango topping 6 inches of snow, with more on the way come Sunday night, Monday, and Tuesday. We're looking at about 3 to 6 inches for our northern front range mountains and north of I-70. So going to be watching that. Zooming into the front range, we don't have a lot of action until Sunday evening. And then we're really just looking at some light flurries. A lot of those melting on contact. We're not looking at a ton of snow here. We've got some more light isolated snow showers for Sunday. Most of us, though, will be less than an inch, with an inch or two up in the foothills. And then, of course, some much higher totals when we're looking at our high country. Now, when we look at the season as a whole, we're pretty far behind. We're about 8 inches behind when it comes to average snow. So it's just not been the greatest season for us. We could pick up a little bit of steam here with these last few days of January. On average for the month of January, we average about 6.6 inches of snow. So actually January is our least snowy month of the winter season. March and April, those are our big snow makers. March averages about 11.5 inches of snow. And that typically comes in the form of a couple of really big storms. So we are in kind of a La Nina year where it's been a little bit drier prior. We haven't seen that active of a weather pattern. Hopefully over the next couple of days, we'll pick up some steam here in the high country and possibly even for parts of the Front Range. Overnight, those temps are down in the mid-20s, and then before those snow flurries tomorrow, temperatures will be in the upper 40s. 48 degrees in Denver, 47 in Greeley, and the wind will be relatively light, although breezy at times up in our mountains, and then by Saturday afternoon for the Front Range. Looking at your 7-day forecast, check it out. We've got cooler temps by Sunday in the mid-30s with those chance for snow showers Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday as well. So those are our chances to get snow before we round off the month of January with some warmer temperatures back into the mid-40s and even low 50s there. So as we're looking at the next week or so, it could be a little bit more active than what we've had the last couple of months. All right, I'm hopping over to Facebook now to see if I can answer any of your questions that you guys might have about the forecast. Let me see if I can find it. All right, I've got 8 comments. Jen says, my niece told me snow was coming last night. That is totally a thing. A lot of people, they'll feel kind of the pressure changes when they're, in different joints. A lot of people who have specific problems with like knees, hips, anything like that, but that's pretty wild. I've got hello from Texas. Hello to you. Planning a road trip around February 10th to 14th. You think we'll be fine going somewhere warm? Lance, I hate to say it, it is way too early to give you any sort of indication for that far out. We can do up to about 10 days of seeing if there's any sort of big storm systems that are moving on in, but you're just gonna have to check back with us and maybe make decisions as you get a little bit closer as to where you're gonna go. Luke is asking for snow in Thornton, light snow as we're looking ahead toward Saturday night and then again Sunday afternoon and then Monday and Tuesday, but nothing huge in the forecast for the Front Range. I wish it would let me look at more than like 4 comments at a time. All right, let me see if maybe I can make this bigger and see if I can answer any more of your questions. And I do have to run a little bit quickly because I believe we have the governor that's going to be speaking here in about 15 minutes. All right, Dee Dee says hi, hello. Rose says hello from Houston. Rachel says, I appreciate seeing your technology not work. You teach kindergarten virtually. You are a saint. That is amazing. The work you guys are doing is just incredible, but I'm glad I'm not the only one who has some technical problems. Timothy is asking about Loveland ski area. Yeah, they're gonna see some snow here over the next couple of days, so it should be a great weekend for skiing. All right. Looks like we've got just about everyone. I know they're going to start streaming a little something else here in just a couple of minutes. So I hope that you guys all have a wonderful Friday afternoon. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. I'm on channel 20 at 6 a.m. and then we're on channel 9 from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. So we will see you then. Have a great weekend, everyone.